Malaysia will maintain friendly relations with all countries of the world. We do not favor anyone. We will be free to be criticized and to criticize the countries. Secondly, with regard to all those contracts, we will review them to see how they favor us. We want to benefit from those contracts, and whatever decision we make will be based on the study. And thirdly, of course, for the setting up of the cabinet, we will do it in as soon as possible. By next week, we'll have all the 10 places filled, and we will try to expedite the setting up the full cabinet within 2 or 3 weeks. Thank you.
Has just stepped down as UMNO president. He also had the litigation blacklist. Is this an indication that investigations are ongoing into Dr. Mahathir? I understand the ICC is sincere as well.
There is sufficient evidence that an investigation into certain things that has been done by the former Prime Minister has to be done, and if necessary, the rule of law will apply.
The whole idea about Bina Semula Negara was based on saving the waters from Barisan Nasional. But right now we are seeing so many of these Barisan Nasional MPs are jumping over to Pakatan. So is there a deadline for this, or are we going to see Pakatan just becoming another Barisan 2.0? When are we going to close the door on that? Because the voters did not vote for that decision. But taking them in, we said.
Yeah, the previous law, the previous government was led by certain leaders. Of course, a lot of people have to follow their leaders, but if they forswear their previous allegiance and they are free from any charges, and they want to join any of the parties or to become independent but support the party, we will accept them. But each case will be studied as to the involvement in the previous government.
So is there a possibility they might be given any positions in the cabinet, or
There are lots of possibilities, but I can't determine what the possibilities are at this moment. Huh? Ya, sebagai timbalan pada nanti.
What about Sarawak? Pakatan Harapan said they opted.
Oh, Mahmud. Jadi saya nak saya Mahmud. Yeah, we meet with a lot of people to gain, to have an insight into their views, to find what are beneficial for us and what are not as beneficial, and we will act accordingly. It is true that I prevented Najib from leaving the country. As far as I know, he and his wife, I'm not aware of any other people.
Why is there no help? 10 names today, but we only got 3. Any disagreement between the coalition parties?
What is that?
We are expecting 10 names, but we only got 3 today. So is there any disagreement? Among
Why is there no
the
help ministry?
There are, all the ministries are there, but we can't, like saying abracadabra and everything happens. It takes time. We have to study those people. We have to know their qualification, their fitness for whichever ministry, and we have also to think that we are a 4-party coalition, and all the 4 parties must be represented in the cabinet. At the same time, we are conscious that many factions, many, even races are involved. We don't want to be seen to be governed by some people might think that it is governed by one race or the other. So all these things have to be taken into consideration in the appointment of the ministers, which is why we need to take a little bit of time.
When will Anwar be released and also will he come back to the politics and what will be his position in the future?
What we have decided is that we will seek pardon from the king. This process is has certain rules and regulations which we have to adhere to. So we will expedite this as soon as possible for his release and for his pardon. As to his role in the future, of course, that will be determined by the party.
Are you going to remove the 1MDB Auditor General's report from the OSA?
What's that? Well, we have to do that. In fact, I have given instruction already to the police to make remove the restriction placed on it by the Official Secrets Act. They will then submit the report to me, and I will study it in order to release it.
What is going to happen to the Attorney General? Are investigations already ongoing into this affair?
We have placed certain restriction on a number of people who may be involved in wrongdoing or in making wrong decisions. So at the moment, we don't have an attorney general. Huh? No. They have a committee. The whole setup is made up of a group of prominent people, including Zeti. They have some expertise. Of course, if necessary, they can choose some other experts to work with them, whether as part of their group or as a kind of subsidiary body.
And Tun, when did you meet with Robert Bob for the recruitment of the Council of Elders?
He's Malaysian.
My first question, is there anyone identified for the AG? Second question, is there any possibility to respect this level?
We are considering names, but we have to study the suitability of the candidates. We can't just make a decision. Okay? Oh, yeah. Okay? Okay, sir, this one. Yeah. We want to do it as quickly as possible. It is a very complex thing because it involves a lot of people, it involves a lot of decisions made, and the money, as you know, has to be investigated as to the money laundering, as you know, and we have to contact America, Switzerland, Singapore, and Luxembourg, Switzerland, and we have to contact them to get all the data on what happened to one NDB money. We have to sift through and determine which reports are valid, which reports are not valid. So it will take time, but we will want to act as soon as possible on whatever little information that justifies ourselves taking action, including, of course, detention or arrest or even preventing them from going abroad. There are a lot of complaints against him, all of which have to be investigated, and because of the complaints being made, and we find that some of the complaints are valid, we have to act quickly because we don't want to be saddled with the problem of extradition from other countries. As soon as we have appointed them, I want to do things as quickly as possible, but it's not always easy to just make a determination when candidates come from various parties. Representation. Women. Yes, yes, yes. Women and young people, young minds are needed in the cabinet. I said just now.
When did you last speak to Robert Bloch?
Yeah?
When did you last listen to Robert Bloch about joining this?
About 4 years ago. At that time I was out of the government. I had no need to talk to him about his appointment at that time. The what seat? Yeah. We will watch the market and we will take necessary action whichever way market goes. It will take place earlier when we have appointed the 10 cabinet members. Saya kena bagi arahan kepada mereka tentang banyak perkara yang perlu dilakukan sekarang ini. Setakat yang ada kuasa kepada saya dan tanggungjawab mereka. Umpamanya kalau saya nak suruh tak bagi Najib keluar negara, saya tak boleh pergi ke airport tahan Najib. Saya kena tanya dan suruh orang yang berkuasa.
Okay guys, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.